In 2018, there was an unusually long period of drought in Central Europe. In many places, it caused catastrophic consequences for agriculture and the natural environment. Farmland dried out, water levels in rivers and streams declined, ponds evaporated. Extreme events like this cost the economy millions. According to analysis by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the frequency of such events will increase in future. What can humans do to adapt, and how can we better predict these extreme events and their implications? Could simulations help in this respect? To find answers to these and other questions, scientists from Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research, UFZ, are conducting research as part of the project From Models to Predictions.
Extreme events, such as droughts, are very complex. Droughts, for example, are not the sole outcome of lacking precipitation. How quickly this leads to parched soils also depends on local conditions such as soil structure, vegetation and land use. Another question concerns the impacts of droughts on soil fertility, plant growth, harvest yields and potential related income. A comprehensive understanding of the systems involved and the ability to make forecasts are necessary to answer these questions. All these are issues for the modelling and monitoring of environmental systems that is at the core of our integrated project.
We are in the VisLab 3D laboratory of the Helmholtz Center in Leipzig. Researchers use hydrological models to develop reliable forecasts of drought and its impacts. For this purpose, they have been developing the Mesoscale Hydrological Model, MHM.
The maps of Germany you see here are the result of linking our MHM model to the precipitation data of the Deutsche Wetterdienst. The maps show the spatial distribution of the soil moisture which results from the reported amount of precipitation and site conditions, for instance in the first 25 centimetres of the topsoil, which is of particular relevance for agriculture. The darker the colour, the drier the soil, and the more urgent adaptation of agriculture becomes.
A wide range of challenges have to be mastered before model-based tools for decision support, such as this drought monitor, can be developed. In addition to adequate models, data are required for the parameterization and validation. The same concerns strategies for handling gaps in data, as measuring points are scarce and unevenly distributed across the country.
Within the framework of our integrated project, we have access to cutting-edge observation networks such as Terreno and MOSES and various remote sensing technologies. These technologies enable the collection of novel forms of highly resoluted data for identifying trends and regional patterns or for analysing the impacts of extreme events on environmental systems. Eddy flux towers, such as the one in Hohes-Holz, provide insight into how water and carbon cycles interact with each other in forests and how these behave during and after droughts.
The increasing amount of available data opens up new possibilities, but also requires new approaches to data management, data analysis, and pattern recognition. Just as important are strategies for a theoretically sound use of this data as basis for the development of innovative simulation models.
For the implementation of such models, we have access to Helmholtz Association facilities for high-performance computing. These supercomputers enable us to analyze environmental systems at high temporal and spatial resolutions and to compute large ensemble runs or analyze the robustness of the results in relation to changing framework conditions, such as climate change or management interventions.
However, the research within the framework of the integrated project is not only conducted on the basis of hydrological models for the drought issue. In addition to traditional water balance components, simulations of land use, greenhouse gases such as CO2, and the spread of disease are also developed and analysed.
Our modelling and monitoring activities cover a broad range of issues related to sustainable solutions to environmental problems. This concerns fields such as the management of water resources, the use of the geological subsurface for safe and reliable energy supplies, or ways to achieve a form of land management that harmonises climate-friendly agricultural production with the preservation of biodiversity and a multitude of ecosystem services.
To this end, the research team in this project has developed a modelling strategy that is applicable to hydro, geo and ecosystems alike. On this basis, they are in close interdisciplinary collaboration with all other integrated projects of the Helmholtz Centre in order to develop models that are tailored to the issues addressed by the respective projects. In addition, they collaborate with other nationally and internationally leading scientific institutions.
Our integrated project, From Models to Predictions, develops concepts, methods and tools for the analysis of complex environmental systems using novel data, sound system theories and cutting-edge IT infrastructure. On this basis, our research advances system understanding and predictive power and is thus nothing less than the knowledge base for revealing ways to achieve societal development while maintaining our natural life support systems.